World has recognized India as an economic superpower. Urban India is shining. At the same time, teeming millions living in the rural area are struggling for two ends to meet. They have been deprived from eating the fruits of this progress. This is Bharat. There is difference between urban India and rural Bharat. We try to bridge this gap by supporting government schools and ashram shalas, by providing quality education to poor rural children. Here we are. Let the wonderful work begin.
The School on Wheels project is inspired by Mahatma Gandhi's belief that education is the true solution for world problems. We believe that every child is divine and has the potential to become a conscientious citizen with high moral standards and a sense of responsibility towards the community. But for this, we need to create an ecosystem that supports this vision. Holistic approach to education, better school infrastructure, access to books and libraries, and hygienic surroundings are necessary. There are many fundamental roadblocks that our students face. The first is enrollment. Many surveys have been conducted to know why children are not coming to school. Some of the reasons are poverty and ignorance of parents who do not understand the significance of education. But one major cause is also poor quality of education. There is no joy of learning. Education is tedious and uninspiring. Also, we have observed that a lot of girls drop out of school because it lacks basic facilities like separate toilets. Our mission is to tackle these roadblocks by ensuring that every child completes education at least till 8th standard, improving the quality of education imparted, and achieving economic betterment through education. We aim to plug the gaps that exist in the delivery of high-quality education by addressing the issues with a holistic approach. This involves working with all stakeholders, which are the school administrators, teachers, parents, village community, and of course, the children themselves. For this, value education is the ideal solution. Our model is designed to physically reach out to communities that are economically challenged and lack proper infrastructure and resources for holistic education. We aim to provide amenities and expertise they need. The concept is to make education appealing and enjoyable by involving nature, society, industry, performing arts, sports, and social work. We strive for overall development of rural children. For this, we conduct a variety of activities in each school. Our focus is to expose the rural children to the latest education methodology. We hold 2-day theme-based reading workshops, which we call Vanchan Shibir. In this, we take more than 500 new books and 50 magazines to the villages. These not only cover the theme of that particular workshop, but also various other topics, like science, lives of influential people, technology, comics, stories, etc. After they finish reading, we also have the children write and then recite a review of the books they have read. This has many benefits. The children gain confidence of speaking in public, and the other children get to know about the books they have not been able to read.
જો બાળ મિત્રો અહીં એક પેરેગ્રાફ લખેલો છે.
Reading, writing and counting are an integral part of how well students grasp and express the various subjects being taught.
શુદ્ધ વાંચન હોવું જોઈએ. તો વાંચન કરવા માટે કોણ આવશે અહીંયા પહેલા?
એક બપોરે સિંહ ઊંઘતો હતો એ વખતે થોડા ઉંદરો ત્યાં રમવા આવ્યા. એક નાના ઉંદરે સિંહના શરીર ઉપર દોડાદોડી કરી.
Students of grade 3 through 8 should be able to read, write and count properly. But many students lag behind. So to bridge this gap, we teach these to them through various techniques so that they can catch up with their class. The biggest disadvantage that rural children face when it comes to going for higher studies is their poor knowledge of English language. It might hinder their progress and future prospects. So, to give them a fair chance, we hold language education camps where we teach them spoken and written English. A picture speaks 1,000 words. Based on this thought, we hold exhibitions of diverse topics in all our schools so that children can learn practically through images. The subjects of these exhibitions have been thoughtfully chosen after observing the various aspects that affect these children's lives. After the exhibition, our teachers discuss the subject with the students to give them a better understanding. This is particularly significant when it comes to sensitive topics like dyslexia, de-addiction, etc. The purpose of students creating handwritten books is to encourage their ingenuity and capacity to research. We are happy to say that these students have always amazed us with their ability to think out of the box and craft remarkable creations. These include lives of influential and famous people, spiritual and national leaders, environment, sports, nature, travel, etc. We do not inherit the earth from our ancestors. We borrow it from our children. We strongly believe in leaving behind a better world for the future generations. And for this, we have an ecological awareness program. In this, we plant numerous trees around our schools to improve the environment. All this is done with the involvement of students and staff to instill the values of environment conservation in them. Most children in remote villages do not have access or means to get quality medical treatment. Moreover, their parents are ignorant and superstitious, which leads to delay in treatment, which can, at times, prove fatal. When we got to know about this problem, we initially partnered with Share and Care Foundation USA, and now with Yuva Pragati USA, and have been conducting the Youth Wellness Program for many years now. Youth Wellness Camp is the brainchild of Jayant and Dr. Yogini Shroff. Doctors from USA come to India for a week and do a thorough checkup, which includes eye, dental, skin, ear, throat, etc. Also, they counsel the children if required. They also give talks about maintaining health in simple language that the rural children can understand.
એટલે કેટલી વાર બ્રશ કરવાનું? 2 વાર. સવારે અને સાંજે બધાએ બ્રશ કરવાનું.
For small problems and deficiencies, the students are prescribed medicine and supplements, which is given by the pharmacy team. But if the problem is severe and requires specialist care, our team follows up the case and arranges for specialist checkups, operations if required, and medicine. All this is done with no cost to the children or their parents. Teacher training is one of our core focus areas because it boosts their professional skills and self-esteem. We started with 50 teachers in the first year of operation, but today the program trains 200 teachers every year. We hold special teacher training sessions where a specialist of the subject not only covers the technicalities of effective and innovative teaching, but also helps develop the mindset needed to understand and solve student queries successfully. Also, to celebrate excellence and recognize contribution towards the mission, we felicitate them with the Best School and Best Teacher awards each year. Through our extensive reach to rural schools, due to our sister Nivedita School on Wheels program, we have got to know that poor infrastructure in some of the rural schools negatively impacts the quality of education of the children there and ultimately the quality of life. With the help of donors, we have been able to improve the infrastructure in some of these rural schools, especially the ashram shalas, by helping them build water tanks, bore wells, multi-purpose halls, a library complex, and separate bathrooms and toilet blocks for boys and girls. After the devastating 2001 earthquake in Kutch, we could help rebuild 5 schools. Also, we have been able to provide computers, books, sports kits, water purifiers, library closets, and scientific equipment. We spread education awareness through counseling parents by arranging to meet them in various villages. The response is very encouraging, especially from mothers who now insist that their daughters should complete their education. More and more girls are being enrolled in schools and they are performing very well in academic and extracurricular activities. This is the beginning of women empowerment. Since 1994, the School on Wheels program has grown from 17 schools in one district to 88 schools that span across Rajkot, Jamnagar and Surendranagar districts of Gujarat. We started off with less than 4,000 children in the first year, but today we impact the education of about 20,000 children every year. We have impacted a total of 200,000 children since inception. Through our persistent efforts over the years, the joy of learning is returning to the lives of the rural children. Our programs have been instrumental in improving the quality of their education experience in school. Our signature yellow bus has become a source of joy and excitement for them. Also, because of improved infrastructure and other facilities like scholarships, more girls are going to school. The rate of dropouts has also decreased significantly. The use of modern technology can have a huge impact on the quality of education that the rural children receive. Our ambitious future project is to appoint an expert for each subject, make a video CD of the lessons, and distribute it throughout our network of schools. The ultimate goal is to make all this information available online as a free, open source so that the benefits extend to all. Also, once high-speed broadband is available in the rural area, we would like to set up interactive virtual classes. After 2 decades of operations and growth, School on Wheels is now poised to take the program to the next level. Your generous help and support can enable us to add new programs, expand the existing programs, recruit more teachers, add more schools, and cover more districts. We can get the best experts to train more teachers. We can give more scholarships, especially to girls, which will empower them. We can give more loans for higher education. We can create more audiovisual material. We can help provide better infrastructure and more educational equipment for schools. Also, we can reach out to Anganwadis and thus address the issue at the root level. The main advantage of the School on Wheels model is that it can be easily replicated. Join Sister Nivedita Foundation's education drive. Your help can change innumerable more lives.